volunteered to answer just now. Si Mr. Sancho ba?
Jay
Mr.
Sonsa.
Mr. Sonsa.
Hindi
Mr.
mo ba
Chair,
napapanood yan? Sa ano? Sa
perhaps not my time, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Sorry.
I would like to defer the question to our consultant.
Yes. If I may, Mr. Chairman.
Wait. Sir, you're acting as what?
I'm acting as the consultant for broadcast operations now.
You are a consultant.
Yes.
So anything that you say here, you are authorizing, Mr. President.
Yes, Your Honor.
Klaro
Mr.
po tayo dyan, ha? Mamaya sabihin nyo, may disclaimer na naman kayo dun sa consultant, ha? Okay, na hindi yan official position nyo. Sir,
Mr. Chair?
kayo po. Yes.
Mr. Chair? Just very quickly, so just want to confirm, as a consultant,
Who are you referring to? There's
the one who volunteered to answer just now. Si Mr.
Jay
Sancho ba?
Jay Sonsa.
Mr. Sonsa.
Hindi
Mr.
mo ba
Chair,
napapanood yan? Sa ano? Sa
perhaps not my time, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Sorry. Okay. Okay.
Apologies if I should have known.
Okay.
But Mr. Chair, maybe ask si Mr. Sonsa, maybe confirm that Mr. Sonsa, as consultant, has capacity to make management and executive decisions within the SMNI.
Yes, a question. Mr. President, do you have that? Do you substantiate that statement? Na may kapangyarihan po siya kasi ang opinion ho niya, importante kung kasangayunan nyo.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Bibigyan namin ng importansya yan.
Apo.
O,
Yes,
sige
Mr.
po.
Chair.
Okay. Yes.
Thank
Yes
you, Mr.
daw.
Chair.
Yes, Mr. Sonsa. Please reply.
Para lang po malinaw sa takbo ng industriya. Ang status ni Ms. Badoy and Mr. Celiz sa SMNI ay co-production. Yun ang pagkaka-relay sa akin. Ngayon,
Sandali lang po. Pakiklaro ho tayo. Yung pagka-relay sa akin, kinasiguraduhin ho natin kasi hindi ho natin pwede. Mr. President, ito ba'y talagang co-production?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Co-production, okay. Mr. Sonsa, co-production, okay.
so co-production, marami ho kasing klase ang co-production. Co-production ng gasto sa pagpuproduce ng show, co-production ng hatian sa benta, co-production na ang hawak lang ng network ay yung technical component plus the airtime at yung hawak ng co-producer ay yung content provision.
Okay.
From itong sa kaso nila Mr. Celiz at ni Ms. Badoy, ang responsibilidad ng SMNI, yung TOC, Technical Operations, at saka yung airtime.
Okay.
Pagkatapos, kung magkakabentahan, siguro magkakahatian. No? Pero wala namang benta sila, so walang hatiin. Ngayon, yung content, dahil sa interactive yung concept ng kanilang programa, tuloy-tuloy yung broadcast.
Opo.
However, kapag ka merong magkakamali sa broadcast, that is the time we will call their attention and if necessary, we impose the sanction.
Okay.
Okay. Now, doon po sa tanong kanina ni Congressman Toby Chanco, binago na po natin yung grievance committee, gumawa na po tayo ng editorial board ngayon at saka ng ombudsman sa loob ng SMNI. So, halimbawa, meron pong observation, sila ang MAD. Tapos, magsasubmit sila ng complaint. Yan po ay aasikasuhin ng editorial board. Katulad po ng nangyari kay Mr. Celiz ngayon na sana ipapaliwanag ko kanina, nung mangyari po yon imbestigahan. Kaya lang, naudlot yung investigasyon, gawa ng dito mismo, inamin niya na meron po siyang pagkakamali. That is why sanction have to be imposed. And we have now the official sanction which we can provide the committee with what the actions taken by SMNI insofar as Celiz is concerned.
Which is,
Suspension.
how long? Bigyan nyo na kami ng kopya,
Opo,
pwede?
meron po.
Can we have a copy, Mr. J. Sonsa?
Opo, opo. We will.
Mr. Sonsa,
Opo.
hindi po ilan taon na ba tumatakbo tong programa ni Eric at saka ni Lorraine?
Mga may 2 years na, no?
Okay, may tanong po ako.
Opo.
Kung yan ay co-production at ang oras, ilaw, ang airtime sa inyo,
Opo.
ang talent, sila.
Ang content.
Ang
kanila
content,
po.
sila.
Opo.
At silang anchor. Co-production eh.
Opo.
Co-production. Doon tayo ha.
Opo.
Kasi tama kayo, marami iba-iba co-production. Question. 2 years na tumatakbo yung programa.
Mhm.
Walang kita.
Mhm.
Paano po sila?
Kasi nga po ganito, yung konsepto nung...
Paano sila nakakapagtiis ng 2 taon na wala silang benta, pero araw-araw banat sila ng banat?
Yung banat po nila, hindi ko masasagot.
Okay. Hindi, pag sabi nagtatrabaho po sila, yun po ibig ko sabihin.
Ngayon, doon po sa ano...
Nagtatrabaho po sila.
Kung titingnan po ninyo yung konsepto ng pagtatayo ng SMNI, talagang para sa bayan.
Sagutin na po na, paano po nila nagagawa yun? Yun ang tanong ko. Kasi it does not make sense.
Opo.
Co-prod. Co-prod, pero sa kanila oras, pag sinabi co-prod, hati eh. Oras sa kanila,
Opo.
ilaw, lahat sa inyo, technical, sila talento, at saka content. Yun lang.
Opo.
Okay? Kasi doon nga kayo nagtatago doon sa waiver eh. Alam ko naman kung saan kayo pupunta. Pero sige, doon muna tayo sa issue ng co-fraud. Na pinapalabas nyo, co-fraud to, ergo, hindi namin sagutin kung anong sasabihin nila. Kasi co-fraud eh. Nagtatago kayo. Hindi nyo tinawag black timer, hindi nyo tinawag iba. Ang sinabi nyo, co-fraud. Okay. Benta, hati. 2 years, walang benta.
Sila po, wala po sila.
In short, wala silang income.
Opo.
Hindi po kaya pinapaswerdohan ng SMNI sila. Kaya nabubuhay sila maski walang revenue.
Sweldo, wala akong alam na sweldo.
Hindi.
Kung
Mr. Chair.
honorario,
SMNI, can you please answer? Kung
Mr.
sweldo ba
Chair.
siya sa inyo, hindi?
Mr. Chair, point of clarification.
Yes.
Yes.
The Honorable, yes. Before
Just
that, the Honorable Gomez wanted to be acknowledged. But before that, may sweldo ba o hindi? Attorney, sagot lang muna.
Talent fee, Mr. Chair.
Meron.
Talent fee, not
Okay.
sweldo.
100,000.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
Sagot nyo.
Per our co-production agreement,
Oh.
and the copy of the co-production agreement is already with the committee, Mr. Chair.
Okay, the Honorable Gomez and the Honorable J.J. Suarez.
Mr. Chair, would it be possible that the President answer your questions?
Okay.
Kasi siya yung talaga dapat nakaka-oversee ng lahat ng operations ng network. Hindi mo naman tinatapon sa consultant mo lang yun. Consultant, binibigyan ka lang ng tip kung anong pwede mong gawin. But, your day-to-day operations, it should be the President who should answer you. Yeah, he's the responsible person of that network.
Thank you very much, the Honorable Gomez. The Honorable J.J. Suarez.
Yes. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Actually, I do share the sentiments of Representative Gomez regarding the who should be the one to answer. With respect lang dito kay Mr. Sonsa, sir, you mentioned earlier that you're serving as consultant for SMNI.
yes sir.
Yes. Sir, when did you begin your consultancy with SMNI?
Just recently, Mr. Chairman.
Just
recently.
How long?
how long ago, sir?
Mr.
March
Sonsa.
20, yeah.
Kailan po?
To be exact, March 20.
March 20.
Opo.
March 20. Do you have any documents that would attest
Yes.
to your
Yes, Mr. Chairman.
can you please submit this
We
to
will submit it, Mr.
Submit it off before the day ends.
We will.
Thank
and
you
as
very much.
consultant, Mr. Sonsak, will you be kind enough to share? Are you receiving any monetary benefits from SMNI?
Are you?
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And would you be kind enough to detail to us how much you're receiving as consultant?
The record would speak for itself, Mr. Chairman. We will
Which
submit
is-
the record.
Okay. Can you just tell us, since there's a record, just tell us.
It's a sizable amount, Mr. Chairman.
Which is,
This is $1 million.
how much?
$1 million
Per
per month.
per month?
Yes.
Thank you very much.
So if the documents are there, Mr. Sonsa, can you,
Okay.
Mr. Sonsa, since the documents are there, can you be,
Silence is requested. The Honorable J.J. Suarez
Yes.
has the floor.
I think you referred to some documents that you were looking at, Mr. Sonsa. Can you please furnish the,
Yes, we will,
yes, okay,
Mr.
because
Chairman.
we just wanted to determine whether you're a consultancy and how long you have been a consultant. Kasi we've been having these hearings for the past 3 weeks at ngayon lang po kayo lumitaw kaya medyo nakakagulat po ang pagdalo ninyo sa komitiba. But nevertheless, maraming salamat po sa mga ibinahagi ninyo.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Mr.
Chairman.
Chair,
J.J. Suarez.
Mr. Chair,
The Honorable Toby Jang.
again with the indulgence of Congressman Gutierrez, kailan po nagsimula yung grievance committee tsaka yung internal ombudsman ng SMNI?
President, Mr. President, kayo na po sumagot. Pagi ko, alam niyo naman po yan.
Oh, Mr. President, why are you consulting
The
someone
consultant.
else?
The President is consulting the consultant. Okay. Please
Mr.
proceed.
Chair,
Yes.
kasi yung transition period po, ngayon po ginawa namin ang grievance,
Okay. Anyway, Mr.
So,
President.
Mr. Chair, so ngayon, for the record, ngayon lang po sisimulan yung grievance committee tsaka yung internal ombudsman.
Yes po, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair, if I may.
Na-suspend si Eric kung ngayon na po binubuo yan. Hindi ba nakakapagtaka? Nagbubuo kayo ng wala pa kayong grupo, wala pa kayong formal structure, tapos wala kayong rules. Tapos, suspendin nyo na si Eric ng ano sabi niya? Isang buwan? Isang taon?
Nasa manual na ba?
Wala pa. Paano nyo ginawa yun?
Actually po, Mr. Chair, nasa manual po yung grievance committee po
Oh,
namin.
pero tinatanong namin, alam po ninyo, di tayo matatapos kung hindi tayo magdiretsuhan. Sabi nyo kanina, wala. Nagbubuo pa kayo in transition. Pero may mga nasususpindi na kayo. Paano po yan? Paano nyo nagagawa yun? Mas sa manual yan. Kung na naman buhay yung manual, papel ho yan. No? Pero you will have to put life to that piece of paper. And you have not. And you've suspended it already, Eric. So where's due process there?
Mr. Chair, and nung
There'll be baka magkaroon ng NLRC question pa yan. Yes, Honorable.
nung po tinanong natin si Attorney Tolentino noon, ang sabi po niya,
Merong
wala silang grievance, meron sila ethics board. 'Di ba kaya nga napunta doon sa sino ang composition ng ethics board. Tapos ngayon po sinasabi nila nasa manual nila. Pero nung sagot po nila last week, wala po sila noon. So alin po ba talaga ang totoo doon? Kailan ba talaga nagsimula yung grievance committee? Tsaka kailan po talaga nagsimula yung kanilang internal ombudsman,
Okay.
Mr. Chair?
The veteran lawmaker is raising his hand
Thank you, Your Honor.
to save Attorney Rolex.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Suplico.
Your Honor, we are transitioning from the grievance committee to the ethics committee. In the case of Eric Celiz, I understand that it's still the grievance committee. Now we have the members and the constitution of the grievance committee. And they met to determine the case of Eric Celiz.
Okay. So anyway, Attorney Rolex, medyo, anyway.
Mr.
Sige.
Chair, last na lang po.
The Honorable Toby Janko, parang hindi ko
lagpas-
maintindihan yun.
Hindi, lagpas 10 minutes na po. Yung kopya po nung reprimand kay Professor Badoy.
Yes. May we have the copy of the reprimand? 10 minutes has passed. You're supposed to Viber. Ma'am, Board of Director. Di ba, meron po kayo dapat i-submit.
Yes po, we're follow-up yung...
Okay. Well, we will not, hindi natin tapos itong araw ito.
Mr. Chairman.
Pakibilis lang.
Mr. Chairman.
Yes, the Honorable Jopoy. Wait,
Mr. Chairman,
let's make it clear. The Honorable Ramon Gutierrez still has the floor. Are you done with your
Mr. Chair,
question?
not yet, but I could...
Because you've given way to everybody, but are you done?
Pwede naman, Mr. Chair, my next line of questioning would be picking up from a previous question. So okay lang naman, Mr. Chair. I defer to the good
Yes, because
Congressman King.
we will have already to go for the vote of the resolution. That's why I'm just allowing all of this discussion for clarity, so that we will be clear as to how the members will vote in today's hearing for the committee report. Though this has been approved, we're just talking the committee report here. Yes, the Honorable Joe
Yes,
Poy.
Mr. Chairman, can we request for a copy of the contract that was manifested earlier between, they said it was 2 years ago, di ba? 2 years ago pa yung si Badoy and ka Eric. Can we have a copy of their contract, which started 2 years ago?
Okay, can we have a copy of the employment contract or the co-production contract or whatever contract you have with,
2 years ago.
for this program?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
remember Badoy was,
Okay. Can we
Badoy
have a
was still with
The contract, Mr. Chair, is already with the
USEC.
committee, Mr. Chair.
Oh, meron na po sinabit dito.
No, iba yung andito. Because if we will use this, sinasabi dito, nag-start yung contract nila is July, ngayon lang, 2023, and it is good for 1 year.
So can we have the previous contract?
Okay, Mr. Chair. We will submit.
Thank you very much, Attorney Tolentino. Okay, salamat po.
And when can they submit that?
Can you please submit that already not by tomorrow?
Okay,
Because
Mr.
you will
Chair.
have
Tomorrow,
to-
Mr. Chair.
Okay? Can you?
Tomorrow, Mr. Chair, we will submit that to the...
Thank you very much. Okay. We will hold you to that. We're listing down lahat ng mga kailangan nyo i-submit. Okay.
Okay,
Now,
Mr. Chair.
wait. The Honorable, can we now proceed to the proponent? Wait. Yes, the Honorable Kimbo.
Just a short manifestation, Mr. Chair. The manual of operations had been repeatedly mentioned, but just for the record, so I'm looking at it now. Supposedly, based on the table of contents, it's supposed to have 221 pages, but what they had submitted is only 38 pages. Indeed, there are ethical principles which they are supposed to follow, which includes the handling of sources. But there's nothing on suspension, there's nothing on penalties. So kung nasuspinde si Mr. Celiz, hindi natin alam kung ano ang ginamit na basihan or rules. Yun lang po, Mr. Chair.
Okay. Please take note of that. And, bakit may hinahawak si Mr. Sonsa na mas makapal na dokumento na yun? Ato, every time hihingin kami, may nilalabas kayo ng bagong dokumento.
I was supposed to submit this actually.
Okay, can you please submit that now?
Yeah.
Comsec, okay, that will answer the
This is
question. Okay,
this is
now,
the-
yes.
The
See,
copy,
I think, let us understand, yes, so let us be clear, no? May tanong nga pala ako. Bakit ho kayo may hawak ng dokumento, hindi ho si Presidente? Sino inabot ho sa inyo? Okay. Okay.
Katabi ko po yung corporate secretary. So,
Okay.
kung-
The CorpSec is beside the consultant. Okay. If the CorpSec was beside the President, then it would have been the President to manifest.
Mr.
Okay.
Chair, para moving target itong ginagawa natin.
Correct. That's why, alam po nyo, yan yung problema pag piecemeal eh. That's why hindi nyo natin araw. Lahat ng hihingi namin, kailangan isubmit nyo agad before the next hearing. Kung hindi, mahirap po na piecemeal ang submission nyo. We don't have time to review all these documents, especially voluminous as that. Yes, we now proceed. Can we now proceed? Are you done already? Can we now move to the last question? Okay.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
The Honorable Gutierrez has his final question.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, as I was establishing earlier with the co-prod, which was mentioned, actually,
Yes.
I was moving towards that, properly elucidated by the good Chairman Tambunting. Questionable po yung kanilang 2 years na, wala palang kita, it is still continuing. So, it begs a question like, why do we have this program? What is the strategic goal that is in mind? Is it to perpetuate this kind of content? Yung tanong po namin, Mr. Chair, because, initially we'd think that this kind of program should be for profit, and as their franchise is for profit. But Mr. Chair, so with that, I'd like to ask if the COMSEC could briefly flash the resource indicated by Kong Dan Fernandez earlier, yung expenses nila. So Mr. Chair, based on the expenses ng SMNI, very clear, walang kita yon. And they said that with the co-prod, they are sponsoring the expenses of that program, and talent fee po yung
Correct.
binibigay kay Ms. Badoy. Bakit po blanco yung talent fee natin dito for 2022, which was at the time already? Yeah. And aside from this, so Mr. Chair, 2 questions po, no? Kung may talent fees po talaga si Ms. Badoy and si Mr. Celiz, Bakit wala po dito sa financial statements nila? And now I would like to ask also, papasok ba ito sa legal and professional fees? 100,000 a month po yun, di ba? So 800,000 for the whole year of 2022.
No, but it's 100,000 each.
100,000 each pa.
Yeah.
And then, where are we going to see now the 1 million per month ni our good consultant? I have questions about the veracity of the documents they've been submitting. We have questions about the financial statements that they've been submitting. We have questions about their franchise. Mr. Chair, we see now this pattern of violations, Section 4, Section 10, 11, 12. Parang wala na nagagawang tama. So, Mr. Chair, I actually still have questions on the GIS. Fortunately for us, the CorpSec, Ms. Nepomuceno is here, but in the spirit of brevity, I will now concede. I will just question in the second round. So I will now turn the floor. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Nagustuhan niyo ba ang ganitong pagtalakay? Mag-follow sa Informador FB page at mag-subscribe sa Informador YouTube channel. Ang Informador ay nilikha ng mga staff ni Atty. Ricky Tumutorgo, aka Insurrecto, upang lalong lumawak ang inaabot ng pagpapalaganap ng katotohanan at labanan ang fake news at kasinungalingan.